let's finish this. So those jobs that don't nobody want, them be the jobs that pay a lot. Working in the foundry, pouring the iron. Correctional officer, police officer. They said police officers in Milwaukee, they made like 11 of them made like 100,000 just in overtime. I think that's what they said. They said, because I'm sure more of them made 11,000 or 100,000 than 11. So they had to be talking about overtime. Them dudes made $100,000, excuse me, in overtime. And I, you know, I'm kind of considering that as well. Like, I just got to see what the move I just made to see how that worked out. Before I get too old, because I can still run, I can still pass all the physical stuff. I might look into that, you know, because right now I gotta work jobs. Like, you know, my business was doing all right for a minute, my 1099 stuff, all that. But then, like, something happens in this area where stuff just taper off sometimes. So I saw how much these jobs was paying. I said, hey, listen. And that's what I'm telling you. You know, sometimes that stuff you don't want to do, that's going to be the stuff to put you over the top materially. You know, everybody talking about chasing their dream. Well, listen. If you can't chase your dreams and still maintain a regular standard of living, buy dreams. Because while you chasing your dreams, like, you wanna have what you need to sustain yourself, to still be doing recreational stuff, to still be buying recreational stuff, to still be buying clothes. If you can't buy clothes on a regular basis, you ain't making enough. You got to look into something else. If you got kids and you can't buy your kids clothes on a regular basis, you got to look into something else. See, the freedom be good, but the money got to be good too. I'm not finna struggle for freedom because I'll have freedom and won't be able to do nothing. I'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to get the freedom back later. I got to get this paper right now. Got to get this paper. So, those jobs people don't want. Because you got to deal with some of the worst people. You dealing with them now. Go to the store when they're at the store. You dealing with them now. So, I made a move. I don't know exactly how that's going to go, but it was something I had to do. Because here's the thing, like, when you do, let's say you do Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, Walmart, Spark, that kind of stuff, right? It's still somebody sending you to work. So if they got relatives in there, or they got a problem with you, maybe you had to call them and they mad at you because you don't like how you was talking to them. So now they telling people to send you lower stuff. That kind of stuff goes on. Like with one of them in particular, they literally can be racist towards you. They see your profile picture, they don't want to deal with somebody black. Your offer has been rejected. It was funny because yesterday that happened to me. The offer was going deep where the white folks live. I accepted it but they had to accept you after you accept it. So what they've been doing to me on this particular one, they've been acting racist as hell. And it's like, it ain't because of my rating. I got all 5-star ratings, like 33 of them. It's because I'm black. Don't care what nobody say. You dumb if you don't think that's what it is. If somebody has a perfect rating and it's just about you getting your stuff, they got a perfect rating. Wouldn't you want them to bring it? Nah, these people still racist, man. I'm standing on it, man. They racist, man. And it ain't everybody. I treat people on an individual basis. But I'm not, cause I'm cool with a lot of white people, I'm supposed to be like, oh, white people ain't racist? Nah, man. Yes, a lot of them are. Them people on there, they racist, man. What difference do it make who brings your stuff? You bought it as long as you get it. These people crazy, man. And then some of them be looking like they really wish those days come back. I'ma be dead. Cause I wouldn't go for none of that bull crap. And I'ma get somebody before I go. You better believe it. Ain't no way I'm dealing with that. Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You be like, man, you just hit. Oh, yeah. Be doing some Ali stuff, the shuffle on you. Bing, bing, bing. Did he just hit me? I come back like Super Macho Man. Burn, burn, burn. Remember how Super Macho Man used to come from all the way back with them little haymakers? Man, Super Macho Man these dudes. Talking about some whites only. Yep, I'll be right in there. I'll go make myself some food. It ain't happening, Captain. I'd be like, what y'all got in here? It's whites only. Okay, well, if you want to look at me as white, that's fine. I'll go back there and cook my own stuff. It ain't happening, Captain. It's like, put them in concentration camps. Yeah, I'll be. If you want to put me in there like that, let me be quiet, man. They probably watching, writing it down. He's gonna rebel. They want that back. Them dudes be 5'2". They want to smack you around. Sleep. Well, never mind. Let's get back on. But you know, them jobs that nobody want is the jobs that's paying the most right now. Remember how you would be happy like back in the early 2000s, late 90s to get $8, $9 an hour? Cause you every 2 weeks. Back then, stuff was way cheaper. You can get like, man, your check would be like $6.15, $6 something. Your rent would be like the same. Like you'll be paying $600, and you getting that much bi-weekly, and you only gotta pay that much for rent. So, them days is gone though. And then what's crazy is that's why these women saying a man got to make 6 figures. To be kind of honest about it, it's because of the cost of living. But a lot of them to be saying that, man, I bet you they sex is trash, man. You can't wait till you done smash everybody. You don't even get that moist no more. Or you just wide open to the point where it's almost like your middle stick floating around in the bathtub water. That's what it feel like. You know how you be in the bath, you just be sitting there like, and you feel the warm water. But imagine, never mind. I just keep going there, man. I know YouTube is weird. Chicks can do naked yoga on here, but you can't, y'all know how it is, man. Double standard. All them crazy videos that I could go right now and find some crazy stuff on YouTube. But let's get back on subject, man. But listen, this is what I'm telling you. If you making, let's say you making $14 an hour right now, and you struggling, you ain't got no criminal record, or the time you went to jail, it wasn't nothing major. Man, you can go anywhere. In any state, you gonna make bank in these jails. And these security jobs be paying too. And then the thing about it, I had took a security job, right? Because I said, okay, I'm finna start working along with what I'm doing. I had took a security, I still got their uniform. I got to take them their uniform back. But I took this security job, and it was like the main reason why I wanted it, because you could get paid every day. Like you could cash out every day. To me, that would be more like business. That's one of the things that make it more like business, is when you get money every day. So he told me, well, yeah, the hours is 2 to 10. Your off days will be Thursday and Friday. I'm like, wait a minute. Thursday and Friday. That means I could never watch football? Never? Only that Thursday game? That ain't enough football. So for me to give up football, I'm like, okay, well, I got to make more than that. So, but for some of y'all, that's the come up. You got to study. You can't. This is what people do, man. Because you like your coworker. You cool with your coworker. Man, if you struggling, bye. Hey, if they real, y'all gonna still be cool. Why should I keep this job just because I know how to do it, I'm comfortable with it, and I'm cool with my coworkers, when I be barely eating, can't go shopping, can't go to the movies in the luxury chairs and get the smash burger? You be like, yeah, I want to see that, and you don't go see that because you ain't got the money to see that. I would rather get mandatory to the moon, not even be able to spend the money. Over time, you're going to be looking at that like, I got $15,000. I got $20,000. It's just going to keep growing. And guess what's going to happen in your life? You're going to start to go up the ladder. To $30 an hour for somebody to call me a whole 8 ninja, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. $30 an hour, thanks. So let them talk. When you dealing with police and corrections, man, you can't be trying to beat people up because they say something. Find out what you could get away with. If you can't say nothing back, be like just like this. Punk ain't ninja, bum ain't ninja, hoe ain't ninja. I get paid tomorrow. He mad, more than likely, because he can't steal like a little punk. He only want to work with his hands, and he talking about he a man. I heard a song, man. Them dudes can rap, I ain't gonna lie. But the hook was dude in the background saying, and it's one of them Milwaukee rappers, working ain't ninja, bum ain't ninja, broke ain't ninja. And that's another thing. Like I say, people get away with some stuff on YouTube. They be putting all kind of stuff on YouTube. That's what the hook was. He was saying all of that in the background. Broke ain't ninja, bum ain't ninja. And them dudes got it too. Hey, y'all, I'm going to tell you like this, man. Milwaukee may be snowy, like it's snowing right now. But it is some money here. Legally, and a whole lot of money illegally. Y'all sleeping on Milwaukee. Y'all think this just a white people, beer town. Milwaukee and Detroit ain't much different. Milwaukee and Baltimore ain't much different. You can't underestimate these dudes. These dudes got switches on their guns. Everything. And Milwaukee people, I'm going to tell you like this. Milwaukee people can blend in anywhere. A Milwaukee dude can go right to Watts. And he'll be walking around. Have to be careful because that lack of fear be doing a lot of guys in. These dudes is not scary here. The older dudes ain't either. I mean, we from old Milwaukee. You know, we was more smooth, man. We'll get somewhere. Bust some spades and domino. But we had our pistol playing fighting too. Dudes getting what I call thrown to the bartender. You fighting a dude, and you tussling with him, and you way stronger than him, you just throw him over the bar. Man, get on out of here, punk. That stuff used to go on. But like you, again, $30 an hour to work in the county jail, and they need 50. If you can't be one of the 50, you need to sharpen up your interviews. You need to figure out what you did wrong. Because that lady down there, you can't be late. Your paperwork need to be filled out. Because I'm telling you, I was in there. I went for that. I was in there, and I had to refill out a paper. She canceled the interview. So when you go in there, you got to be on point. $30 an hour, you should. You know how much that is, man? Your check gonna be $1,800 bi-weekly with no overtime. You telling me you can't work with that? Y'all listen to these YouTubers that sit around like baby chicks, getting people throwing food in their mouth. And I ain't hating on them. I'm just saying, when you start planning out your career path, you can't listen to somebody that can sit at home all day. You can't. If that's what you want to do, you got to work your way to that. They at home like baby chicks. People throwing money in their mouth. Super chats. Cash apps. And they going from baby chicks to they finna become the eagle. because you helped them get past the baby chick stage. And that's fine. But when you start planning your career path, you can't listen to somebody that done wrote 4 books, got people giving them practically 1,000 a day, 2,000 a day. It's 30 days in a month. These dudes getting 1,000 in super chats, cash apps, 2,000. And they telling you, chase your dreams. Man, don't work no 9, making fun of working a 9 to 5. Now that's where, like I say, Mr. Keep It Simple, that's his bread and butter. I agree with him on that. Stay focused before you end up homeless, that's him. 9 to 5, save lives, that's him. Now, all that stuff he was saying about marriage, he need to leave that to me. But he got his, he good. See, people just mess up because they be trying to talk about everything. If you're not an everything talker, see, I'm an everything talker. That's not going to be your niche. You got to be an everything talker to talk about everything, because you start talking about stuff that other people know about and they hear you saying some goofy stuff, they're going to call you up on it. Just like I ain't got around to it. There's people out here that's doing it. Like General Tito's flaming people, setting them on fire, coming with that bull crap. It's a couple videos I gotta watch, but I was watching one of them, and then I went to the person's channel. I'm like, no wonder he said that. She was a porn star or something. She got her legs all open. I mean, she's a nice looking woman, but I said, that's why he said that. Washed up. But she wasn't them the type that want to talk about us in the manosphere for not wanting to marry them. What's going to happen if he marry you? You gave everybody else everything you had, and now the dude is willing to give you everything he got. You don't even want to drop down on him. That's how it be, man. That's why we talk about live by yourself. Don't be marrying these chicks. I tell you, still deal with them. And it's all right even if you like one of them a lot, that's okay. But don't let you liking her give her an advantage over you. Dictate to her. If she don't like it, don't like her to the point where you can't get rid of her. See, y'all dudes, y'all don't jag enough. That's why y'all be hooked on these women. Y'all be ready to kill people over these women. I don't jag. Then she get to dropping down on you. You hooked. But I want to keep talking about this a few more minutes, then I got to get going. So yeah, police jobs. You say, well, I don't want to deal with that drama and stuff like that. Yeah, but you dealing with it in eviction court, and trust me when I tell you, it is not fun. You be sitting in there watching them lawyers walk back and forth, the air be all dry, you be practically, everybody be coughing. It's better to be able to pay your stuff. So you off, man. You can do what I do. You can kick back, go get you a triple burger. I know some of you guys are on diets. Oh my gosh, good luck to you. Okay, you want to get skinny? Good luck to you. I just want to control it. I'm eating what I want. You get on your off day, man, you can get you some cheese fries. Fully loaded from Wendy's We got Checkers here in Milwaukee. You get you some bacon fries. What do they call it again? Man, how did I not remember what it's called and I used to make them? Whatever. You can sit back and do whatever your favorite thing is. If your favorite thing is watching sports, you can watch sports all day. All day. Chilling. Now you can buy whatever you want. Now you ain't one of them people, oh, DoorDash is too expensive. Not for you, it ain't. You make 30 an hour. You make 40 an hour. Because you doing jobs nobody want. Garbage man. Like here in Milwaukee, you get on the sanitation crew, it get to snowing, man, you gonna make money all winter long. 16-hour shifts. You just dropping the gear. Go home, take your socks off, do your feet like this. Your check come, $2,800. Man, get out of here, man. With our cost of living, you making $2,800 every 2 weeks, man, you good. If you ain't no goofball with your money, you can do whatever. You can be like, I'm about to go down to Pt2. They got good food down there. They be having live entertainment down there. It look nice. It ain't gonna hurt you because you willing to do what other people won't do. And now you got a bankroll. Man, I ain't doing that. I don't want to mess with these people like that. You ain't got no criminal record. You only making $16 an hour. Why not? You can't live. But think about it. If you double up your money, man, you gonna live good. Like, let's say they pay 30 down there. And you making 15 right now. Trust me, man, I did everything in my power not to get back in certain type of work. That money just was looking too, I'm sitting there looking at it like, you only making 15 as a security guard. Man, go work at the jail. You a security guard now. You gotta, what's that you put in your pocket? It's the same thing. That's stupid. Every security guard making 15, 18 should be right down there trying to be one of them 50. You a security guard and you don't want to do it. You say, man, I'm going to just keep doing that. Okay. I know I'm one of the, listen, I got to make sure I ain't telling too much. You is not going to make $1,700 a week from DoorDash here. Maybe in California, maybe in Arizona, maybe in Texas, maybe in New York, maybe in Chicago. Not here. They ain't gonna even let you. This is what they gonna do. The algorithm gonna find out where you don't like to go, and that's what they gonna send you the most. And you gonna be decline, decline, decline. Whereas that kind of stuff, if you're not in the top market, I learned the hard way that those gigs, because I'm on a whole lot of them, y'all. They are not gonna usually be, you have to be super cheap. That ain't no way to live. If I see a chain, I want to buy it. If I see this, I want to buy it. You got to always skip everything. And now you old. Man, that ain't no way to live. Get as much money as you can. Drive these trucks. That's another one. People don't want to do it. You can go to school for 6 weeks. And most of these trucks, before the year is out, you can be switch to another company making 6 figures. They can only charge you. This is how you add it up. If you want to make $100,000 from driving a truck, you know federal tax. This is how you do it. Look at what your state tax is, if any, and add it to your federal tax, and then add those two together. So let's say here they done raise it to 8.25. Federal, I think, is 33, so 41%. So you looking at needing to make like 150 grand to crack 100 after taxes. Man, you doing good. You living good. 100,000 in Milwaukee. If you do right, man, you gonna have everything. You gonna be at the top end joints, Benny Hanna's, what they call it, Fleming's. We got a Fleming's right in Brookfield right there. I done had a couple. I had a DoorDash from there. I went in there and it was something. It was one of the apps. But they was looking at me like, and looking at how I was dressed, because all of them had on suits. Their shoes was shining. Moosed up hair, Rolexes. Them dudes looking at me like, what he doing here? The house I delivered to? But anyway, let's get off of that. Because we talking about jobs. This was like a couple years back. I ain't had another delivery there since. Like this was like 3 years ago. Because I don't think they want you coming in there. Like you can't even park by the door. Like you gotta park like wait like in the middle of the parking lot almost. But yeah, that stuff is good for side hustle. It could be your regular thing depending on where you live. Like you live in Scottsdale, Arizona, man, you could get away with it. Because you probably going to make, especially if you're doing a couple of them, you probably going to make $1,700, $1,800 a week doing it. But if you live in Milwaukee, or Detroit, or where these people stingy, you be like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with them people. Like I say, you dealing with them now. Go to the store. Go to these gas stations. Go to any urbanized gas station. You dealing with those dudes right now. And what you don't understand is, it ain't gonna be all of them that's gonna give you problems. You gonna always have them couple, but it ain't gonna be all of them. Some of them gonna be smooth. So, like I always knew the dudes that had money like that. Everybody was claiming to have money, right? But I knew the ones that had money like that because they was more smooth. The ones that ain't got no money, they always making threats and stuff like that. You rarely ever heard the dudes that had bank making threats. Like one dude, they say he had money hid all in his hair, everything. He came in there, man, he was quiet, man. He minded his own business. No problem at all. That dude came in there with a bankroll. Had like 5 G's on him. Some of the dudes that say, oh, man, I got money, man, check my property bag. But then you check their property bag, it's some stinky socks with, you know how to, when they wear them a long time and that crusty dirt at the bottom. Then those dirt lint balls. And that dude, man, if I ever catch you in the house, man, I'm going to do this. You know why you want to do all that? Because you're not happy. You're not happy. See, people can say what they want. Being able to buy what you want, eat what you want, it ain't going to make you mad. See, them peoples, they be all miserable because of what they had to do. And then people be passing away because they be doing witchcraft. And then they'll buy somebody something. And the person will have a fatal wreck with it. That happens so many times. Just work. Man, you could, if you stack them chips, after a while, you'll be up there, especially if you start young. You 18, 19, you don't got to go to college. You probably need to just go to work. They got jobs. They was telling me about a dude that was like 18. Had 2 jobs. One of them he was making $25 an hour and he lived at home. You keep doing it like that, man, you gonna be having the same stuff. The boat attached to the $50,000 truck. You can't get it now because you're a $13 an hour security guard. But go work down there, $30 an hour, and you getting mandatory. You done got mandatory 8 months straight. And you know how to save money, man, you'll be, if you, I don't want to pay no car note, but if you, the car note type, because I don't do good with those. I don't do good with them. Some, they steal a car, some always weirdo stuff. You gonna have the truck and the boat. And y'all dudes, y'all talk about money being leveraged. It is. It ain't as much as they try to make it. Because some of these women, you could get these women without it. But it is indeed leverage. You riding around, you got a $50,000 truck that you just had washed and waxed. With a $50,000 boat attached to it that you just had washed and waxed. And you going through the city to get to the lake, them women gonna be like, hi. Just saying. Man, I've been talking a while. What time is it? I'm just saying. And sometimes women will start acting up on you. And this is what we talk about. Women will start acting up on you when you fall off. This is why, okay, if you gonna deal with that anyway, why be married and deal with it? Why be married and deal with it? You gonna deal with it anyway. You fall off, they're gonna start calling you dusty and they're gonna start acting different and stuff. You know. See, I got the clothes. They starting to buy it too. I'm working on all my little side incomes. I'm finna work a job maybe for a little while. I don't know how long. Sure, from now on, if it's cool. At least until I got that money. What'd he say? The money come out the roof. And another thing, too, you can't be telling people, because these people, they will set you up. They'll wait till you're on vacation. And by the way, off subject, you go on vacation, take your pictures and don't put them on till you come back. I'm back, y'all. Look at my pictures. This how it went. We had fun. They be like, he on vacation. Look at the timestamp. The bum, zesty, no work and do. You might as well paint your nails. You might as well get a French pedicure. If you one of them dudes that sit around and wait till people go on vacation or go to work to get in their house, so you could be at the pawn shop. You supposed to be buying stuff from the pawn shop, not selling stuff to it unless it's something you don't want and you got plenty of. These dudes be selling stuff to the pawn shop, breaking in people's garages. You little punk, you. Talking about you a man. I can't tell, because when you broke, you supposed to fight your way through it, try to get out of it. Every time I done got broke, I ain't never stole nothing. I ask somebody for something before I steal something. Because and I'm going to tell you something. Asking people for stuff is going to humble you to the point where it's going to make you ambitious. Anybody that had to ask somebody for help financially, that you gon' write off what I say, and you make enough, just enough to have to ask somebody for some help. Come on, man. No, dude. No. But anyway, got to get out of here. We got another video. I'll probably do one more video later on. Stay tuned.